Hello everyone, it's Gwethlon from Gwethlon's Games, and today I am running the Heroic +2 Trapper of Foes. That's the one. And I am in North Downs, probably heading towards here, maybe to Estelden. Don't quite know yet. But I've got some quests to do here first. They are on level, so it should be okay. Let's get that speed up. And I'll actually pick that up for whatever it is. I'll get a little bit more. And let's keep going. I've set my campfire to here. But I haven't got the return to campfire yet. So let's see what we can get. I've got another 10 quests to get in this area in North Downs before I get my extra deeds. Firewood's away from the water, and of course the creatures around here are yellow. They're level 28, which is, quite getting there. Definitely for Heroic +2. Get the last of got 2 more firewood. Okay. And I've been going around just collecting quests and doing the deeds. Okay, I've got the dim token for +1 or the pale for +2. That'll do. Don't want to interrupt the hungry bear. Oh, I've got some extra agility and some extra food. They should be coming down here when they come up, but I didn't actually notice. And I'll take that off the list. Now, I've just got some driftwood to do. And then we'll continue on. I think there might be 1 or 2 quests that I get given here. Whoa. Driftwood, yep, there's driftwood all over the place. So yeah, so the final one with 10 to go, I'll get a bit of confidence, and then it'll pick up valor, and then determination will be right down near the bottom. I might get some determination, but I think I might run into some creatures trying to get this driftwood as well. If I remember rightly, could be a bit problematic. It's been a very long time since I've done this. I have just been running up through North Downs, just basically picking everything up along the way, with the intention of going and do the higher level lone lands when the time comes. And a lot of these characters, a lot of these skills are going away, so that's the main reason I'm playing the hunter. Not much I can do about it. There's a revamp of the hunter coming through, so I'm playing it while I can. Okay, let's head back. I'll go back this way. But I've got a number of things. The breach finder now at 25. I've got the polished. Yeah, that was actually a drop. I just wanted to remind myself to pick up. But I've got the fire oil going. The hunter's basically starting to kick, which is good. I'm not doing any of the crafting. It's all been leveling. No real need to speed things up. Okay, now fur from wolves or bears. Okay, I can actually do that. And I've also got bones from the bone piles. Now, if I remember rightly, they are way over there. So that's actually what I need to set as my quest guide. Yep. As I said, I rarely get to go in here, but 9 more quests. Oh, there's a founding stone. I don't think I get to do that yet. Yeah, no. I'm looking in the other direction. So 10 of these, that should be relatively straightforward, although they are going to start being orange if I'm not careful. Oh, walk back, mate. That's good. Let's get it for it. This one, and the burial mound. The burial mound is in the same location. So I won't go for a cub. There's a bear. Let's go for the bear. One for... Yeah, so lots of things going to change with this character. So I'm playing it while it's still around. The induction times are increasing on everything. The blind sides are losing the focus by default. The decoy is going to lose most of its hit points, and it's going to just become it's going to explode so when it gets hit, basically. So it's no longer useful as a tank, which is what I'm currently using it as. The cooldown on tripwire is going from 15 seconds out to 2 minutes. So because that's the core of the trap use, that's just going to absolutely annihilate this build. Trap damage is going to drop by 50% at least. Not much I can do about that. There's a bone pile. Oops, let's... So yeah, traps are going to have induction times, which, you know, the Trapper of Foes is not supposed to have induction times. Not much you can do about it. They're changing the Yellowline hunter over to a raid backup, raid support character. Okay, so that's that. The burial mound is the next one. But I've got to get rid of the wargs to be able to get it, but it's going to be around here somewhere. Okay, let's get rid of this one. See, the traps do a lot of damage. Ooh, there's going to be a couple here. going to run everyone round on a merry chase. Oh, another pack mate. Got lots of things happening. Not much I can do about it. See if I can get behind these traps so that I can stop them again. But no, this one actually has the blue. There we are, 5 furs. And let's get back up there. Well, we've got a chance. I'm down to 2 wargs and 5 furs. And the disturbed earth. Okay, the disturbed earth was what I was aiming for. But I will get rid of each one of these while I'm here, just in case something pops up that I don't remember. That's all the wargs. That's the disturbed earth. Okay, good. Now 5 more furs and I should be done. So I'm going to grab these from the Moor Stalker. Make sure I get that extra range skill damage, which is great. And I have the character itself. I'm going to get rid of that debuff. There's my extra level. Woohoo! Now, I am running on precision, and the main reason is if I do this, if I go to strength stance, I get a target slow, so that's actually what I'm going to want to do. Wound. I've still got 4 more of these to pick up. Oops, no, that doesn't count. It's not the wargs I want, it's the wolves or the bears. Okay. I'll give myself some more blue while I'm at it. Some more XP bonus. Probably got 1. Yep, one will do. Oh, I'm in combat. Yep. Oh, sorry. I didn't realise. I heard the click, and I didn't realise that it actually triggered. And those traps take them out. Excellent. Okay, what have I got left? 3 more furs. 3 more furs. How dare they ask me for 3 more furs? There's bears. There's a stalker. I'll grab the stalker. I forgot to pump the focus. It's 8 furs, and this looks like there's going to be. Don't want a bear cub. Packmate's not going to count. Foraging downs bear, that'll count. Okay. So you can see with that kiting, there's just so many things you can actually get. Foraging downs bear, that will do, and I'll be able to drag them back to the other ones. That's 10 out of 10. Okay, take everything back. Still, that Grace of Valinor, that can go because I don't really need that. Now you noticed as soon as I changed this over to the strength stance, I actually started having to do more focus. So I'm going to undo that decision. I mean, the extra crit would be wonderful, but just going to have to accept that I need the extra focus, even if it is only 1 per 5 seconds. Okay, let's hand that in.
Hail, friend, and well met. What can I do for you? Greetings to you.
Hell will be useless, yeah, completely and utterly. And find the dwarf keep. Okay, the dwarf keep will be up there. So that's where I'm going now. Estelden will be on my list of places to go, but at the moment the dwarf keep would be the higher priority. Got to go round the other side, I seem to remember. Okay, so let's see. Do I? Everything's level 26, 25, I should say. Some of them are still teal gear, level 20 teal gear, because it's better than the crafted stuff. I'm not going to go into that bears. I'm not going to go for the cats. I'm going to run around everything, go back for the West Emnet fire, oil. That food probably should be eaten before I go anywhere significant, just in case I get trapped. And I've got a lot of things to sell, but I don't actually have anything to sell it on yet. I usually would use the VIP services, but that's not on me at the moment. And I think I'll do the quests up here. I very rarely do the quests up here, but I've only got 6 more to go, and that should pretty much do that. So hand that in, talk to one of the guards. Oh, this is the level 20 quests. I'll actually do those now that I'm here. Okay, don't have either of those. That's the Northern Keep. Finish now. Lynx furs. Okay, now lynx furs is something to do, but bear meat, yeah, well, that's a thing. So they're the only 2 things that I've got kicking around at the moment. They're the only. So I will actually do these. I will go to Anakafa's war room. I will hand this in, get a little bit of experience out of it. Oh, I should have. Oh, that was a big mistake. That was a big mistake. That was a big mistake. Oh, what are you going to do? I can't get back there.
Welcome, friend. There is much
I can't get back there. I'm not going to do the missions.
I will be putting you to work right away.
Trestle Bridge is where I'm going to have to be, and I've got 5 more quests to do over there. Wow, that was a big mistake. Oh well, I suppose I will be moving to Lone Lands. I suppose I'll be moving to the lowlands. Okay, well, let's do that then. I'll be down 5 quests. I can do it some other way. but we'll go to Hern, I think, if I remember rightly. Get the stable master anyway.
Hello there.
But from Hern, it's all the way up there. That's too far. Okay, we'll go back to Westbury. Wow, how about that? 5 more quests to do in North Downs. And I didn't get a Stelden. Well, I'm going to actually dismount while I'm here.
Greetings.
Thornsgate. Because one of the things that I've been thinking is that this character is starting to get a little bit behind in deeds, in virtue traits.
Could I speak with you a moment?
No, I want the VIP rewards.
Hello, friend. Could you help me with
Because
something?
that allows me to be able to
Hello there.
sell stuff. And I will. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do is actually do some Slayer deeds, because I want to get some of them out of the way. I'm going to go and see if I can pick up the wolves from here. While I'm at it, while I'm round. Let's go for a bit of a ride. I don't want the Bree ones, I want the Erdluin ones, I want the Slayer deeds. What have I got? I still need wolves, that's good. I'll go and do some wolves. Let's see if they've been done. Let's see if anyone's doing them. Now, the question becomes, how many do I need? Add a whole heap, an absolute mass. Well, I'm going to do them, so that will give me a little bit of a boost. Confidence will go up, and I think it's time that I started pushing them. As I said, these are just a bit too low now, so they can go out. Well, actually, what I'm going to end up doing, good, no one's doing it. So on heroic +2, these do not take, these inductions do not take these characters, do not take these level 6 characters. They just don't die just from traps. Now, it's possible that I might have to actually go to take advantage of what I'm doing to actually sell stuff as well. I'll make sure I'm not selling any of the good stuff. Okay, that's the first lot in Eredluin, but I've still got another 60 to go. Yeah, so I'll also talk about what I've got, what is changing. I like keeping this, I like keeping that. Okay, and I'll probably get something to pull out of here. Yep, okay. Get rid of those, repair all. So I will go to Lone Lands now that I've thought about it, because I have the location for the campfire. And I'll use the campfire to go back to there when I level up enough to be able to get the campfire. I'm pretty sure I don't have the campfire at this point. Travel skills, I've got some travel skills, but I don't. Oh, return to camp. Return to camp. Why have I not been using that? Oh, okay, well, that's what I'm going to do. Get rid of all of these, then return to camp and go. It's a pretty inefficient way of doing it. I don't know why it didn't turn up on my skill bar, but that's just the way of it. Now I will talk about what's going to change, because I've got the time to do that right now. So, as I said, exploding trap is deadly decoy is going to have its hit points drop right down, so it basically explodes on contact. Blindside is losing its 3 focus by default. It'll probably have a tracery or something, or you'll add something into it to get the extra. So you're going to lose that bit of focus. The induction times on Swift Bow and Burning Arrow are going to increase. The Burning Arrow and Swift Bow are going to increase. The reduction, the cooldown time for Tripwire is going to go from 15 seconds. That's because you've got the extra adjustment with the combat traps. Got an extra point to spend, and that goes on trap resistance. Yep, good. Okay. And there's Grey Wolf back. So yeah, that's increasing from 15 seconds out to 2 minutes, which is basically you may as well not have it. Now I use it all the time to these and the triple trap. Triple trap's moving further down the tree, probably to move it away from the ability for people at end game to be able to have it. Or it'll be something like that. It's just piercing trap is changing to a ranged attack, which heals whenever you do damage. Whenever you hit with a ranged attack, I think something along those lines. Okay, so I've cleared this, so I can just wait for a little bit. Yeah, so that's changing to something completely different. But it will heal when you hit. But if you're using inductions, then that of course is going to take time, going to decrease the amount of hits you do. So you're just basically going to be quick shotting again. The stances are going into the actual trees themselves. So I'm assuming endurance stance is going to be now for yellow, which, you know, hey, you already got that with quick shot, so the healing with quick shot, so you're going to, I suppose, have more healing. Lingering wound is disappearing, and we've got someone coming around cleaning stuff up, so I'm now going to have to move on. I didn't get to do my full set. Yeah, someone's here. Okay, I can't do it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the return to camp. So there's no point in me. Oh, they're all going. Okay, good. If they're going, I can keep going. Yeah, lingering wound is disappearing. It's going to a different line completely. The Cry of the Hunter is losing its days. It's keeping its heal, but it's losing the days, which it's going to stop being a get out of jail option, which is what basically everyone uses it for. If you get attacked by melee, you can just drop the bubble. Searing blood arrows disappearing. It's going to a different line. Low cut, yeah, the Bard's arrows. Explosive arrow, I think, is turning into a targeted skill. Obviously the trap distance is disappearing. That's disappearing from the tree. I'm not using it, but that doesn't mean that it's not useful. And the corruption removal is disappearing from Blood Arrow. Having moved it to another tree, you basically have to give it to a new skill, the corruption removal. So, yeah. So it's going to be a Trapper of Foes with, and of course the one trap is disappearing. They're getting rid of it. So they're making it raid capable. Apparently, which means that it doesn't have to be anything other than that. Yeah, not much you can do about it. Okay, I'm going to have to wait here again. Oh no, I've got some turning up. Yeah, so lots of changes. In fact, so many changes that it's just not going to be a viable heroic +2 character class. Just losing that 15-second cooldown on that daze is the knockdown is just going to stop everything from functioning pretty much. I mean, it's yeah, so I mean, that's just the way these things go. Not going to be a viable heroic +2 character class, even though it's one of the best. In fact, it's probably the most fun to play because it's just so varied. what you have to do to actually get it to work. All the traps that you get to use, it just makes it so much more fun to play. In fact, I'm not even changing to red line or blue line, even though I probably would do more damage with it that way, because I'm just like dropping the traps. But yeah, it's going to go. Probably won't. I mean, I probably won't play LOTRO after it's gone, I have to say. Not something I usually admit, but you know, with everything just going the way of everything going raid capable, raid changes, doing this, doing that, it just makes it. Yeah, you find a good character class, you play it, and it goes away. Not much you can do about it. It's not you know, the levelers are not the people that do all of that keep the game running. Apparently, I suppose free to play people don't contribute to the game any more than numbers and potential. I've played a lot of free to play, or at least post VIP, because I just didn't have the money for the subscriptions. But you know, and I came back to it. I've been playing for 13 years, something like 13 years. What have we got? Character portrait, 13 years. Okay, let's chuck that up. Eight more, and then we are. Then I'll take the. See, look how he's only got 110 hit points, and see how long it takes me to take that out. That's heroic +2. How many more? 5 more. Three more. And there's no way if you don't have crowd control with this character. It just, as you saw from previous videos, I just get one shot if I'm not careful by rares and signatures. That's just the way this character goes. And we have the last one. There we go. Wolf Slayer and Ered Lewin. Done. And that should have picked up. That's now full, and this one should be starting to click through, which is great. And now I will return to Campfire. So I've got a few more things to do in Ered Lewin, but I will do those at another time. And I will ride to Estelden, which is what I should have done before. Ride to Estelden. Oh, I've got all of these to do in here. I'll do those. I'll do those from this. I'll ride to Estelden, and then I'll take a slow ride up to there, because that means that I got it. Yeah, so lots of changes, and honestly, it's particularly disappointing, but it's just the way just the way the game has gone. Leveling, most people level a hunter, and they're taking away the leveling experience. They're changing the leveling experience for everyone again. And the heroic +2 hunter doesn't really get a look in the scheme of things. Oh, the induction time from all traps is going to increase. So the Trapper of Foes currently doesn't have an induction time, but it will now get apparently an induction time on all traps, so you just not going to have the speed to be able to react. Just the way of it. I will set the milestone to here, so it's no longer trestle bridge, so that I can come back to here, and then I will ride manually all the way to author. Okay, there's my good milestone. Good milestone. Yep, done. And let's go to author. Done. Yeah, so not much you can do. More things to sell when the time comes. Could be using the token of the Hornberg, but I don't want to. I'll take that slow deed off now. Not needed till another time that I make mistakes. Then I'll pick up a little bit more finesse, pick up a little bit more crit. So yeah, these are, you may have noticed I'm doing the finesse and crit versions of everything. Finesse and crit, finesse and crit, finesse and crit, and then I'm going to go for crit and physical mastery. Crit and physical mastery. Mainly to get the critical chance up. The best part of this is getting a decent critical rating. I've got a 21% chance of crit, which for 3 attacks is not too bad. The dots have chances of crits, so that's good. And a lot of, I'm pretty sure the traps crit. Let's see, trap damage. So you can see the burning arrow's gone right up, because then these have gone right up because I've actually been using them. But I will see you all in the next video and catch you next time. Thanks everyone for watching. Bye all.